So I will be doing my makeup, my regular soft glam look. It's been a minute since I've been on live, so this is a random live, and I'll be posting the before and after on my shorts. So yeah, if you want to learn, you can just play the replay to learn. But yeah, just watch me work. When you come in, let me know where you're from, what time it is, because I have people on my page, my subscribers, they are literally everywhere. Um, so it might be the afternoon where you're at. So I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. I think I need to pluck them a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Excuse me. Hey, so I'm just plucking my eyebrows right now. Hello, hello. Where's everybody at? Right now, I'm in Chicago. What time is it? It's 11:30. What time is it where y'all at? It's like very small hairs, but it's a lot. But yeah, I'm just doing my makeup for content purposes. I'm not going anywhere. 11:30. Where are you at? It's 9:40. Yeah, that's a little better. Chicago. Oh, okay. Are you into makeup or you just stop by? Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows now real quick. Okay, you're from Cali. That's what's up. Yeah, y'all should check out my like other content too. Like I have so many videos too showing off like my before and after looks. And I just uploaded a clothing haul as well. I'm gonna be doing more of those too. Now, if you go on my TikTok, I also posted like my weight loss update. If you go on my TikTok, you're gonna see workout routines. If you go to my popular posts, so yeah, I post a little bit of everything, mostly like beauty and lifestyle and health. But yeah, this is gonna be a somewhat detailed look. I'm thinking about pulling an all-nighter. It's been a while. Like when I first got on social media, I had that hustle. Like I used to stay up all night engaging on Instagram, um, engaging with hashtags and all of that. So I am back. I just created a new Instagram. My TikTok was fairly new because I keep starting over. Like I've got to 1,000 followers multiple times, but then I just get in the mood and I be like, for F it, and then I start all over. So I just have to like be consistent and not be moody about it. If anything, just take breaks. Diet wise, my best thing is fasting, because you're not gonna like just stop eating everything, but fasting. So usually I work out, I don't eat anything before I work out. I might have a coffee or like an energy drink, and then I might eat like at 12, 1 o'clock, and then that'll keep me full to about 7, 8 o'clock, and I might eat something very small. Like, yeah, so I'm basically just eating one meal a day. And I'm working out for like 60 to 90 minutes at a time. Like, because at first, I was working out for maybe 30 minutes. No, doing cardio for 30 minutes. And then I was like, I feel like I'm not really making any progress. And I was like, you know what? I'm not leaving this gym until I do at least 60 minutes of cardio. And then I started doing that consistently. And then I bumped it up to 90 minutes. So, like, progressively overloading yourself, you know. Same with weights, like on lower body and glutes. Like I think I started, I don't know what I started with, but for right now I'm lifting like for glutes, the leg press, I'm doing like 200. Yeah. And for me, I don't really count reps. I just do it till like my legs are shaking, basically, till I'm exhausted. But I'll do that first, do the weights first for like 15 minutes, and then you do the cardio. And that has worked for me. Yeah. And then when I drink Celsius, and it like helps boost your metabolism and all that. So drink that before going to the gym, or coffee. And yeah. And one meal a day, you're gonna see the results. And with that diet of, oh, that's good. You're bored of dieting. Like, I feel like dieting doesn't have to be strict. It just has to be in balance and moderation. Like, you can have your cheat days. And the days where I know I like ate too many snacks or something, that's when I know I go extra hard on cardio. Like, I'll get on the Stairmaster for an hour, then I'll get on the bike for 30 minutes. So when I get on a bike at the gym, I'm doing like 7 miles in 30 minutes. I've done a bike for an hour. I do like 14 miles in an hour on the bike. On the Stairmaster, I'm doing like 125, 130 flights in an hour. On the treadmill, I don't really count the calories because I'm just doing HIIT workouts and incline and all that. So, but I know I'm toning myself, and I'll walk with weights and stuff like that. So I don't really count the calories or measure my results on the treadmill like that. But I know it's working. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like, standing too long, your back is gonna hurt. Like, right now, all I want to lose is my stomach and, like, my arm, and tighten my arms up. I don't necessarily, like, want to be skinny. Like, nobody wants a stomach, though. Like, that's normal. Everybody wants a flat stomach. But I waist train, like, once or twice a week. Sometimes to give myself a boost. But once you start to see the results, you get addicted to it. Like, you just be ready for the next challenge. And then once you start putting on clothes in your closet that you couldn't fit, or you're buying new clothes and they way smaller, and you're just looking at yourself like, I really did that. Like, so it's rewarding. And I know some people, like, they reward themselves. They say, like, once I lose this many pounds, or I do this, I'll buy myself this. So just do that. I keep a journal, even though, like, I have the Planet Fitness app. I have a journal where I just check off the days that I went. So it, like, makes me feel good knowing I went, like, 15 times out of 30 days in a month, or whatever the case is. So yeah, because they say, like, it's not the same just using your notepad and your phone. Like, you really have to write it down. And thank you. And, like, I'll write down, like, a monthly thing. Like, I think it was last year, and it was September, and my thing was, like, Stairmaster and squats or something like that. Just, like, give yourself a theme and a challenge every month, and that'll help you keep going. Especially, like, if you don't have a workout partner or anything. And then especially if you're around people that's not on a diet, or just not on the same, thing as you. Like, people, they're drinking, eating out, ordering food, like, it's real easy to get distracted and discouraged and fall off. So you just gotta have, like, discipline. Okay. So now I'm gonna conceal the eyebrows using. I haven't used any other concealer really, but LA Colors concealer. But yeah, on the Stairmaster, I'm only doing, like, level 3. I'm like level 4 or 5 maybe. But I'm doing 130 flights. I'm just pacing myself, because sometimes, like, when you're on the Stairmaster, it's somebody right beside you running on the Stairmaster, right? But you, like, in my head, I'd be like, but they not gonna stay on here for an hour. So I'm not gonna compete with them, because they not gonna last as long as me. Like, literally when they say slow and steady win the race. Yes, like, okay, I see you running, but you only gonna be on here for 5 minutes. But if I'm steady, I can maintain being on that for an hour. So everything that look like it's better is not. Slow and steady wins the race. Like if I'm talking an hour, honestly. Oh yeah, surgery. Like I'm seeing that. I mean, I've also been searching it, but I'm seeing that a lot on TikTok about BBLs and tummy tucks and lipo. Now I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna get it at some point. I'm gonna give myself a couple more years of being consistent in the gym. Now, if I don't see the results that I want, I'm getting it. I would just get what is it? Uh, tummy tuck and lipo. Yeah, I would get all of that. Not a BBL because I don't need that. I naturally look like that, so I don't need that part. But I would just need the lipo part. But yeah. Because like having a C-section, you're gonna have that sagging skin. Now some people say naturally you can just tone it and like get back to natural. I'm hoping so. Like if I can manage it naturally, I will. But I mean, I did have a whole surgery. A C-section is a surgery and it changes your body. So it's like, why not do something to reverse it? Oh yeah. When you work out, yeah. I see like those sweatsuits. Those are good. Yeah. I was just thinking about getting that a weighted vest. A weighted vest. People say you should wear like a 15-pound weighted vest and get on the Stairmaster. I have been contemplating that. I might eventually do that though. Even for just for the Stairmaster and for walking. Get that weighted vest for more of a challenge. I'm gonna try to stick it out. But yeah, it's scary though. Like when I actually like see the videos of the procedure, and it's just like cringy. But I remember like when I had my C-section, all I could remember was them tugging my insides. Like even though they give you like uh medication or numbing, like I still felt everything. But the thing, I actually had a emergency C-section because every time I dilated, my son's heart rate was dropping. So like they had to give me an emergency C-section, or basically he would have died, or maybe I would have died. So it's all risky. Birthing children, surgery, all of it. It's just a lot. And all men do is just insert their semen. They don't go through nothing. For real. But yeah, anyways. I hate my diet. I eat fish again. That's the typical diet. But you know you can eat, like, the thing is you can eat whatever you want, but it has to be within a calorie count. So like I remember when I was younger, before I think before I had kids, I was so obsessed with counting my calories. I literally had a journal, and I wrote down everything, and I only ate stuff that had a calorie count on it. So like packaged snacks with calorie count on it, food. Like I didn't eat nothing that I couldn't count the calories on. And I would go to the gym, and I would make sure I burned at least 500 or at least 500 calories when I went. And then you're only supposed to eat 2,000 a day. From already only eating 1,500, and then I work out and burn 1,500. I really only ate 1,000 calories. So you gonna probably lose a pound a week, a pound and a half. So yeah, it's all just math. Yeah, you can eat whatever you want. That's why they have like Weight Watchers, and they be like, oh yeah, you can still eat your favorite foods, and they just have it like in way smaller portions. 3 Subways. Oh, I was talking about this before in one of my videos, and I was just saying like, before I started like, watching what I eat, I would go to Subway. I would get a 12-inch. I would get the chips. I would get the pop. I would get 3 cookies. Like, and then when you like go home and diet, and you like cut that in half, and you like, damn, I was eating all of that. Like, did I really need a whole 12-inch? The chips, the pop, 3 cookies, like when you think about it, it's like and then we eat to get full. Like we eat to be sluggish. Like you don't have to like eat till you can't move. You can just eat till you're satisfied and not hungry, which is probably half or a third of what you're eating. So yeah, that's funny. Yeah, cause I like sometimes even now I'm not gonna lie, like when I eat food, I'll be full halfway through, or like 2/3, and I'll just still finish the rest because we taught to finish our food, even if we're like full. We just taught to clean our plate. It's just a natural thing. Like we don't want to waste food. We don't want to throw food away. So even though you full, you just still gonna eat it all, and so that's a bad habit. But yeah. three three double whoppers is crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? Another thing that helped me with smoothies, like green smoothies, like um, spinach or kale. Yep, with like strawberries and what else? Strawberry, bananas, and kale, or spinach. And that would be like a supplement for a meal. And then a Caesar salad. With fries and a drink, and then maybe cookies or apple pie. You talking about from McDonald's or whatever? Yeah. And it's so hard. Like sometimes it is, but like you on a strict diet and you riding past 5 fast food restaurants, you ride past 3 McDonald's. It's like, F it, I'ma just get this. This is my last cheat meal. Yeah, it's tough sometimes. But another thing I used to do when I worked out before I had kids, Well, no, this was probably during one of my phases of going to the gym. Post kids, I would have a picture. Like I would be working out, and I would have a picture of me that I hated, and I would look at it um, periodically while I was working out, just to motivate me to not fall off or to, telling myself I don't want to look like this. So I would just periodically look at the picture where I look where I look disgusting, and that would just motivate me to keep going. So you have to just do tricks like that. Oh, your playlist is huge too. Eminem is one of my favorite underrated artists to listen to, like at the gym. Eminem. I think it's called "Lost Yourself" or "Enemy" or something like that. He got a few good songs. Motivate him and Ace Hood, if you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, those your playlist is huge. Cause there's no way I would last on the Stairmaster an hour with no music. That would be insane. There's no way I could do that. I would make some. So I would eat like, nah, you lying. You would not eat 12 tacos. You lying. How is that possible? I gotta use a different brush. How? Most I can do is probably 3 to 4, but I would be forcing it. Like I said, we have to finish all our food on our plate. We don't like to waste food. Like, and the foundation I'm using is still the Essence Cosmetics. This is in the shade Mahogany. Oh my god. Yeah. Like sometimes it just takes, I don't know what it was, the most recent time of me getting in the gym, because I've been in the gym for the last 2 years. It was when my daughter took a picture of me. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, I got in the gym maybe the next month, next couple weeks after that. And I haven't stopped since. Yeah, it's gonna take, it usually takes somebody taking a picture of you, or you go on a trip and somebody take a picture of you and you see the picture and you're like, whoa, I hate this picture. Don't post it. Or you're just embarrassed because you feel like you look like the biggest one. It's gonna take that one moment. And another thing is wearing stretch pants, yoga pants. Like, those stretch pants can stretch pretty well, and you would not realize that you're gaining like 10 pounds because all you wear are yoga pants. Until you're like actually going somewhere for real and you put on a pair of jeans and you can't even get them up to your butt. So, yeah. And they say Americans eat the most. Like, Americans are the most overweight and stuff like that. Because they say we center everything around food, which is true. Like, any holiday, even funerals, like, literally everything is about food. So, it's like, no makeup class. I just taught myself. If you go to my videos and go to my oldest, you're gonna see I didn't know what I was doing. And it was crazy about that is that I went viral on that look, and I thought it was trash, like absolute trash. And then the ones now, well, I'm 3 years in, and it's way better than what it used to be. It gets maybe 1,000 views, 1,000, 1,500. Like, it won't go viral. But when it was like embarrassing, it goes viral. So I don't know. Social media is funny sometimes. But I was somebody's model who was growing their content, their clientele, and I was like, I like this makeup. I'm gonna try and do it myself. So I went to Family Dollar and I got some foundation, concealer, and blush, and you'll see that too on my oldest videos. And I look super dark. I did not have the right shade, and I thought I was all that. Like, I thought it looked good, but you don't realize it till like you look at your old work a year later and you're like, whoa, like literally nobody said anything. But on Facebook, this one girl was like, no, try again. I didn't respond to the comment because at that point, during that time, I thought it would look good. But now when I go back, I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, I was using like Wet Seal, or what is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wet Seal and Maybelline foundation. I was using it a caramel shade instead of like tan shade. It just was totally off. Haters are going to be everywhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing about it is, like, if you wait till you're perfect at something to be able to post it, then people aren't going to be able to remember. Well, I remember when your videos look like this, and now you just far. And I remember when you first started posting. That's gonna attract people to you more than just coming on the internet acting like you perfect. Everybody started somewhere. Everybody didn't know how to do makeup at first, so yeah. As you keep going, you're gonna get better at it. So why not record it anyway? Cause you, like, I always say this: you always know more than somebody, even if you think it's the most basic thing in the world. You know more than somebody else, and you can always teach somebody else. So you just have to always be teachable. This hair is really like frizzy right now. I like makeup on girls, but I'd rather see that natural look too. Facts. Yeah. Yeah. Especially like during the summertime, every day is not gonna be a day where I wanna wear makeup. Because who wants to deal with that? Like, sometimes it's not even worth it. But it is very controversial that some females wear makeup because they don't like how they look. I would say that could be true for some people, but like for me, it's like it's fun. It's like a hobby. Um, it's content, and it makes me feel like I'm like putting effort into myself, even though I don't necessarily need it. All you need is a real good skincare routine, and you're good. But like, it just, I don't know, it's just a female woman thing where you just It just seems like you're doing something, like you're putting effort into your look. I'm not saying that you need it. But yeah, that's my take. But honestly, like I also feel like for me and my content, I feel like I haven't went viral yet as big because I'm not necessarily ugly. I'm not shading anybody, but it's some before and after looks where you would be like, whoa, that absolutely is not the same person. Like face full of acne and whatever, and it's like like a real catfish type of thing. And those are the makeup looks that go viral faster because it's like people are laughing at it. It's not always a good reason. That's why my video went viral, my oldest video, because people were basically laughing at me. So, you know, social media is gonna push like negativity faster than they are just somebody that does their makeup and oh, she looks decent, she's cute, but she did her makeup. It's like, okay, so what? But if you have an ugly person that got that makeup done, I'm like, hell no, this ain't the same person. Like, makeup is witchcraft and all that. So, yeah, I feel like that's why. Because I've been posting the before and afters for like 2 years. I know I get a lot of views and stuff. But I think also because I don't show my, like, I'm starting to now come on live more and show my personality. But a lot of people are like, okay, and like you did your makeup is cute, but and like, so I have a lot of stuff coming up that I need to be working on. I procrastinated. When was that, Saturday or something? Where I will be like doing podcasting or kind of throwing it in there about different, like the stuff I'm talking about now. It'll be the same thing, but it'll just be I'm trying to see how long the episodes are gonna be, like 30 minutes. But I'm just gonna throw it on here, and it's gonna have a separate playlist, and you could just go under my playlist and watch it. But yeah, I'm, getting more active. Yeah, the makeup and the beard and the haircuts, like with the white stuff that y'all use. What is that called? Yeah, females do that too. Like to blend the hair look, they'll use like some black spray. Yeah, and some men are like, okay, it's not worth it because it's like it's gonna rub off in like 2 days. And it's like it allowed like barbers to not really have a skill because and hairstylists because they just spray the black spray or whatever, and they're not really doing it right. They're just covering it up. So now I'm using my setting powder. This is the Fit Me in the shade Sun Beige. But yeah. I'm gonna do my eyeshadow while I let this sit. Like I always do. Let's see. I still have this Milani palette. And you cannot go wrong with nude because it's not easy. Well, it's hard to mess up using nude eyeshadow. Like, there's no way you could really mess this up because it's not like bold enough for people to notice if you like go too high, too low. Especially after you put on the lashes. But yeah, if you're on here and you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have so many other ones. I have my podcast. I'm adding to this channel. I have my makeup if you want to learn that. If you go to my TikTok, you'll see my progress in weight loss, and then I also have workout routines on there. And then just other random stuff. That's why I changed what I added on TV to my name, because basically I'm looking at it as like you're watching me and whatever I do and say. So I don't want to like put myself in a box and only do makeup tutorials. That's how I thought for a long time, but I'm opening it up for more that will show like my personality aside from just coming on here. Because you're not gonna really see my personality that much if I'm focused on doing the tutorial. Like, it's just like, okay, and like you do makeup, so what? Like, who are you though? So yeah, get prepared. Be ready to be sick of me. And I'm gonna have a good balance of being on all platforms. So I'm on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, Instagram. That's gonna be more like for like aesthetic photos. I'm not really. Now I might post a reel here and there. Okay, so now after this, I'm gonna do. I started on Twitch, not consistent with that. I really don't know how to work that app, y'all. That's one that I have not, that I don't understand. I don't understand the Twitch platform. And it's probably not for me to understand, though. When I got on there, like twice, it was just one person in there staring at me. Like, they wouldn't even say hello or nothing. Like, I think I was live streamed on Twitch twice. That's not really, I'm used to that type of stuff. But it's like, okay, I'm already on YouTube and other platforms, so it's not like a big deal to try and be on there. But it's just like, why are you coming there and like you're the only one in there and you refuse to like even say hello? It's like, yeah. Let me get off of here. Yeah. But I don't know. So now I'm doing my bronzer. This is the Milani palette as well. Yeah, and I haven't. So I'm on here, and I'm gonna be posting them before and after. Just because I haven't in a while. I did the 10-minute makeup look, but that's not my like typical video. Like that was kind of rushed, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm not letting another day pass without posting this video today. Like it's not happening. Like I have to get on here. Okay, I have to make sure I'm listening to copyrighted music, non-copyrighted music. I'm almost done though. I feel like the eyebrows and the foundation literally takes the most time. After that, it's like everything else takes like 2 seconds. And then I use this small brush right here. Where is it? Yeah, I think it's the same brush as the eyeshadow for the size of the nose. And then blush that I'm gonna use. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something though. Cause I did my eyebrows, and then I did primer, foundation, concealer, contour, eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna add on some mascara to my under eye. You have to be careful with this part because you don't want it to get on your concealer highlight area, and then you have to like try and rub it off and it'll possibly mess up. So real lightly. But a couple things that I did accomplish on social media, it's not like super major, but Black China has liked my Instagram story because I share I reshare like one of her posts on my story, and she liked it. YK Osiris, if y'all know who that is, he made that song. What was it? What was that song? Like oh my god, I can't even remember that song. The YK, I cannot remember that song. Let me see if I can find it right quick. But he accepted me into his Instagram live. Let me see. Worth it. Okay, that was it. He accepted me into his Instagram live. Brands like Platinum Fitness have commented under my post on TikTok. Stores like Ross, y'all know, like that's like Burlington's, have commented and liked under my post. So to a degree, I even had like conversations with YK Osiris manager, like he was trying to get on that with me. Um, what else? It was something else I just thought of. This is on Tag. This is a dating site. Ray J. You know, it's a lot of celebrities that be on Tag and because they live stream over there too. And Ray J had viewed my profile. And people was like, I remember I screenshotted that. And people was hating like, oh yeah, that ain't nothing, he a lame, yeah, whatever. And then the dude that played Biggie in the Notorious movie, he was on Tag Live. Like, it'd be a lot of low-key celebrities on the dating site, streaming apps, and they be getting paid. Like, if you're a celebrity and you're not live streaming, you crazy. Because people just going to gift you all day off the strength that you are who you are. So if you're not on live and you're a celebrity, you're tripping. That's a whole nother stream of income. So people be, so I feel like having the dating apps and the streaming, it's been like in fruition of what it is now. Like with Kai taking over with Screaming University and DDG and a lot of these other streamers, Funny Mike, and all these other people. Like, I think during COVID is where it really like kicked off. Because all these dating apps, they have the live streaming, and then social media already had it, like Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I don't know, but 5 years later, it's like the thing, and it gives you a chance to like connect with your subscribers, your people, in real time, versus making a post and then watching it later. You know, like you get to actually talk to people like in real time. So that's the better thing about live streaming. What am I missing? Oh my god, I just missed one. The blush also on this one. But yeah, you're consistent and you work social media, like, people won't eventually know who you are. Be in every comment section, any popular news going on. Oh, y'all, I remember I pissed Yo Gotti off because he was on Instagram Live. And I was just spamming his live, and I was like, yeah, I'm a real fast side chick. He was like, I'm finna get off this shit. Like, I literally was spamming his shit. Like, you have to do that to get noticed. You don't know. Like, it's a lot of stories where people be like, damn, a celebrity blocked me on Twitter or this. You have to really, like, you know, trigger them or try and get their attention. Even though it's like whenever a celebrity is on live, that is the best opportunity to make yourself known. Even I remember one time G Herbo, Lil Herb, y'all know, was on live stream, and I would say stuff like, I forgot my charger over there. Like, you have to say like, you know, like little funny stuff to try and get their attention. And then like the dude that was holding the camera for him, he was like, who the hell is that? He's like, some love H word. But it was funny because you just gotta know what to say to trigger them. And dudes did that all the time. Like, when I would be on my live streams and I'm getting a lot of attention, dudes would say stuff like that, like, call me back, or I left this over there. When you gonna let me get my stuff from over there? Like, say, like, reaching stuff like that to get people's attention on their live stream. So yeah, that's funny. But you just gotta know who to do it with. Some celebrities will look right over your comment, but some of them, they gonna feed into it. So that's funny to me. So yeah, I'm about to get back on my bully with this social media thing. I really been chilling, being fake on here, not really consistent. But I know how to play it. I just been being humble about it or whatever. But like, yeah, it's over with. So that's like, and I used to be like I am right now. What time is it? 12 something. I used to be active. I'm not going to sleep. Today I'm staying up all night because I'm gonna be networking. Like you can network through social media. You don't have to network through in person only. You could be online talking to people all day long, interacting. That's networking too. It's social network, social media. So you just have to use it to your advantage. Yeah, it's funny. Cause you don't know how many people, how many artists are getting discovered off social media. You can't tell me people are not watching you. You never know who's in those viewers. It could be a scout, somebody looking for talent. You don't know who watching your page. You don't know who's in your live. So get active. That's my advice to anybody that's trying to do something. Cause I feel like right now, your social media is your currency. Like I know, like just like with a resume and your actual real life job experience, your social media is also your resume, and you have to show up for it and be the best at whatever it is that you're doing. Because the thing I noticed is like, okay, somebody might be more popular than you. They content might even be better. But if they show up once a week and you show up every day, you're winning. So nobody they can't beat you if you're more consistent than them. You're eventually going to be more popular. Your content is eventually going to be better than yours. So as long as you have that consistency in you, you winning. And my advice on like a niche, that's what you say. Have a niche, have a niche. I say have a theme. Like you don't have to just do strictly makeup. Your theme is beauty. Your theme is lifestyle. Have a theme. Don't just say I'm only doing makeup. Like that's how I was for a minute. And I just keep going back and forth with it. But I feel like no one person is a niche. Like you're not just one thing. You're a person. So you have to like show that. Because anybody can just get on the internet and say they do makeup. You know, like it ain't about everybody can have that same skill, but nobody can be you. That's what's gonna offset you. Just like in interviews and jobs, they be like, okay, yeah, you have the skills, but we picked a better candidate. Somebody with a better personality that they feel like could fit the company culture more. That's what it's about. Because if you got an interview, that means you got the skills. It just comes down to personality. And that's the same with social media. Yeah. And I would say, like, don't ever feel like you're embarrassed to be who you are, because your audience is gonna love you. Like, once your audience finds you, there's a it's there's an audience for everybody. Even if you think it ain't. Even if you think you have to act like everybody else or do what everybody else is doing, your audience is gonna find you. That's why it's important to be consistent, so that they can find you. Because you can't post once a month and think that you're gonna grow and people are gonna find you. Okay, I'm just throwing these lashes on. Oh yeah, I meant to. This is what I was thinking of. Cause okay, when I very first started in the social media business, mindset and space, I started with a boutique in clothing, and I think this was around COVID, where a lot of influencers were promoting that if you paid them a certain amount, they would post your content. Like if you paid 1K for a post, 2K, and I hit up Reginae, cause Lil Wayne's daughter. I know, like she always posting fashionable clothes and stuff like that. And I hit up her manager. I had to email the manager. He saw my page or whatever. And he personally called me, Reginae's manager, and he was like, "Yeah, Brittany, you know that what you're trying to promote is plus size, and Reginae and the people that I manage, they're actually like skinny or whatever." And he was like, "You will be wasting your money if you like." That was real of him to like tell me that, because most of them would just take my money and post it, and I would get no sales from it. But like, he was like, "Yeah, nah, don't do that. I won't even take your money. Like, this is not your audience. They're smaller women. Like, why would you pay 2,000 for them to post a plus size clothing, and their audience is mostly skinny women or like small, medium?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know that you're right," because I was also going to be paying Waka Flocka Flame's ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, whatever. I was thinking about paying her to post something of mine, and then after he told me that, I was just like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna even do it at all. But yeah, that was real with him, like, cause I didn't really think. I was just like, okay, if you just pay an influencer on Instagram to wear your stuff, you just gonna blow. And that's not necessarily true. They also have to have your audience that you trying to get to, you know. Um, but now in 2025, the cost of one Instagram post is outrageous. Like if you're a small boutique just starting, you're gonna have a hard time paying an influencer for one post. Um, in 2025, but in 2020 it was pretty sweet. Yeah. So you just have to. So what ended up really working for me was Facebook groups. I would say Facebook is like bread and butter. People on Facebook gonna buy. People on Facebook are going to shop if you're in the right group. Now, TikTok, they're gonna like it, but they're not gonna buy it. Something I learned from a mentor. Like y'all, I've done so much stuff and been so much all over the place. But I've learned so much. This lady was telling me, this was when I was doing real estate. And she was like, yeah, it's cool, okay, you're doing this, but the people have to be ready, willing, and able to buy. And so the Facebook groups, they're ready. No, I wouldn't say they're ready. I would say they're willing and most likely able. But you have to make them ready to want to buy whatever you have. So you just have to get in front of people that you know are ready, willing, and able to buy it. Like, because even like with real estate, not everybody is able. Some people credit is not to a certain point where they can do it. They might be willing to do it. They might be ready, but they're not able. So you just have to get in front of the people that like check all those boxes, which is hard sometimes. But you just have to do like trial and error, trying different platforms and seeing what works for you. Because you can post on Instagram and get no attention, and then go on TikTok and blow up. So it's why it's good to like be on multiple platforms at the same time. Post the exact same thing on Instagram, then go post it on Facebook, then go post it on TikTok, and just test it out and see where it does better at. And then that's when you know how to go moving forward. Like for me, with my makeup content, YouTube is better. I get more engagement. People subscribe way more. Yeah, so you just learn what works for you. Now, for some people, email marketing might be better than using social media or text marketing, like Fashion Nova does. Like you just, I think you just have to start off doing everything you possibly can, and then you just like collect data basically. So you might start off with social media, texting, email, influencer marketing. There's so many ways. Then you got Facebook groups. Like you have to just test everything and see. That's why it's like when you buy a product or something, they be like, how did you find out about us? Because they're trying to figure out where should they keep posting at, and they're collecting data, trying to see where their customers are coming from. So you just have to like test it. Okay. Let's see. I feel like my under eye needs to be touched again, just real quick. I'm pretty much done. Now I have to post my before and after. What's up? That's weird. I feel weird now. Sorry. Have a good night. Oh, why did you say you feel weird? I was just on here talking about, I don't know what triggered the social media talk, but I just went in and I just gave some free game. I think it was me saying that I'm not being humble anymore when it comes to this. And I'm not going to be moody about it. And like, I'm not going to delete my pages and start over every time I got to every time I'm not feeling like it's going somewhere. Because if I had the same pages that I started from 2019, I don't know where I would be right now. But it's just, I have a habit of like deleting it and starting over. Like, just indecisive, um, and just constantly starting over for no reason. And just being all over the place as far as like my niche and stuff like that. Um, but now, like, I'm learning that I am the niche. Um, that's what I'm learning. Like, that's what. So it's easy to be a personality versus trying to sell a product. Because people not buying a product from people that they don't know, from people that they don't like. So just be you first until you get enough clout. Is the word I'd like to say. Clout influence, and then you can throw it in there. Then you can start easily sell any. You can sell anything once a whole bunch of people like you and know who you are. Like, you could sell the ugliest shoes, and because you who you are, people gonna buy it. Like, yeah. So having a name and influence like will carry you. You can't just come out the box selling something. They don't know you. They don't like you. Like, why should they buy it from you? And then, yeah, I'm just learning. Unless you have, it's either that, it's either you have to have a name for yourself or you have to have a lot of money for marketing. And you have to have a super, super good product. One or the other. Or both is great, but you can't have a few dollars and barely anybody know you and think you're gonna like sell a million products. That's not happening. It's just not. You be up at all hours. This is my first time really staying up this late, and this is about to be. I ain't gonna say that because I do need my rest, but I'm gonna be more active. I know it's some streamers that be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do 24 hours," and I just be coming on here once, twice a week doing an hour. I'm like, I'm actually not doing enough. These streamers to come on and be on for 24 hours, and I'm barely on here twice a week. I gotta step my game up. Okay. Now I have my finishing spray. This is almost gone. I'm gonna use this right here. Okay. Let's see. And then I use this paste to dry it. I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna use this one. I forgot to do one thing. Hold on. Once this dries, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna bake like the cheeks down here for a second. But yeah, if you just now joined in and you missed it, I basically, most of this live was just talking about weight loss and like, and social media, and basically dominated social media and like do's and don'ts. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Like right here. Just a little bit right there, like a little crease. So it's gonna be available to come back to. No, maybe right. Oh, I've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. Maybe another 10 minutes on here. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe because I'll be back on here. Today is now Tuesday. If not, if not later in the day, Tuesday, definitely Wednesday. I'm gonna be like, I'm working on something, like I'm trying to give myself a challenge to come on live like 5 days a week. So yeah, I'm gonna be more consistent on my live streams because now I have to do my before and after so I can post my video. So I'm probably gonna have to end this live right now. But I'm also gonna be live on. I might go live on TikTok and Facebook. Okay. Thank you for your support. But yeah, I'm gonna log off here now. And I'll see you next time.